and welcome back to another video. My name's Destiny. We do all kinds of things here, and today we're going to do a 5-star predictions update. I have done 2 5-star prediction videos in the past. One was in 2020 and one was in 2021. And as I was going back through my channel trying to come up with video ideas, I realized I never updated y'all on those videos. Like, I just never come back to tell you what my rating was. So we're going to do that. And I'm going to tell you when I actually got to it because I have notes in front of me. So in 2020, my 5-star predictions. The 5 I had was A Tale as Old as Time, Obsidio, Lady Midnight, Ghost of the Shadow Market, and Children of Blood and Bone. 3 of those I read in 2020. One of those I read in 2021, and one of them I read in 2023. So, Tell Us All the Time, I read April 3rd of 2023, and I did give it 5 stars. Looking back, I gave a lot of 5 stars last year, and I think with that one, I'd probably take it down to like a 4. I think the story was really interesting. I think it did have a good twist, but just compared to some of the other retellings I have read and the other twisted tales I've read, I think I would downgrade it now. Obsidio, I read in 2020. I gave it 5 stars. I love the Illuminae files. I don't think they're talked about as much now. If you've never heard this series is it's a trilogy. The first one follows two main characters who Katie, and I can't think of her love interest's name, and they are fleeing for their planet after it is attacked. They're on a ship and something's not right. It does have a homicidal AI that I absolutely love, and I can't hold the book up for you because my little sister borrowed it and has not gave it back. But I did read that one and absolutely loved it. Next is Lady Midnight. I read that May of 2020 and I gave it 5 stars as well. I really enjoyed Lady Midnight. I listened to it and I really wish I had physically read it, but I'm starting to wonder if Cassandra Clare's writing is not for me anymore. I'm gonna try to do a reread of the Mortal Instruments and see. I love the Infernal Devices. They are my favorite. Clockwork Angel, I love it, but the Infernal Devices I have not reread. I reread City of Bone a while ago, but I have not reread that entire series since I was a teenager, and I want to try to give it a try. That may be a video coming up. Next, we have Ghost of the Shadow Market, and I gave it 4 stars in 2021. This one, it was interesting. I think if you are a big fan of the Shadowhunter universe and you love the series, love everything Cassandra writes, then Ghost of the Shadow Market's definitely for you. Now sitting here, I can't really tell you what any of the stories were about because I don't remember. I did physically read it and I did annotate it, and it is on my shelf still, but I just don't remember it enough. And then lastly, we have Children of Blood and Bone by Tommy Adeyemi. I could be saying that incorrectly. I gave it 5 stars. I stand by that. I love it. I still think of this book quite often. I listened to Children of Virtue and Vengeance and loved it. And the 3rd one's actually coming out this year, and I cannot wait. I'm so excited to see where this goes. It has been years, and I'm excited to see what she does with the story. Going on to my 5-star predictions from December of 2021. So this one, we had 5 books as well, and 2 of them I have not read yet. So that says something. The first one was Then She Was Gone by Lisa Jewell. This one I gave 4.5 stars, and I read it in 2022. It was good. The twist I did not see coming. I think that it was really, really interesting. I had so many assumptions about this book, and I stand by my 4.5 rating. I still remember all the details. I think that I would definitely reread because I feel like there were hints dropped that I missed. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. The 2 I have not read yet. One I'm still very interested in reading. The other one, I will need some convincing if y'all think I should read it, and that is the one that I need convincing is the Outlander by, I can't remember her name for the life of me. I got it from the library sale, and I I was gonna get the audiobook because I had Audible credit that I wanted to use up, and honestly, the comments below is the reason I didn't buy it or get it with my credit, because there was so many people like, I wasted my credit. This was an awful book. It is just like historical smut, and I'm like, I'm not really into historical. I've heard it's really good. There's a big series, and so I kind of want to read it. But on the same hand, after reading all the comments, I'm just like, do I really want to? And then the one that I'm definitely really want to read and have not yet is Love of My Own by Elan Harris. Is on my shelves. I'm definitely going to read it. I just feel like I'm missing a piece. Because I have read the Invisible Life trilogy and I've read the Yancey Braxton series, and Love of My Own has a character from those two series in it, and I'm not sure if I'm missing a book somewhere in there, but it picks up with him in a certain situation. And the last time I checked, that's not the situation he was in. So I don't know if I'm missing something or what. So I have not picked it up because of that. So I want to get all of his books, read them all, and then kind of like put the pieces together I'm missing. Next is Days of Blood and Starlight, which is the second one in the oh, I cannot. It's Daughter of Smoke and Bone trilogy. I loved it. I gave it 4.5 stars. I think it suffered from middle book syndrome, and for a lot of it, I was kind of confused from what I remember. I do want to go back and reread. I read that in February of 2022. And then lastly on this list, and in that video, was the Retribution of Myra Dyer. I gave it 3 stars. If I'm right, this is the end of the Myra Dyer trilogy, which I love the trilogy. I love that storyline. It's a very interesting one. It is a interesting premise. You're following Mara, and Mara has the ability to kill. Anything if she thinks of a death of someone dying, they die. And she meets Noah, and Noah has the ability to heal. So they kind of counteract each other, and they go upon the way of figuring out how they became how they are. And Mara is trying to make peace with with her power and who she is. So it's a very interesting premise. Very, very interesting premise. But the way it ended just left me with a bad taste in my mouth, and I wanted so much more from it. I do have the Noah spin-off trilogy. I'm not sure if it's like a spin-off of him after the events of the first one, or if it's like them figuring out what happened. Like, I'm not 100% sure what those are about, but I do want to go into them because I did love the trilogy. I just felt like the last one was lacking something. But there you have it. Those are my 5-star predictions update. I just really realized that I had not done this video, and I wanted to do it because I felt like we needed it. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you think. Have you read any of these? Do you have any opinions? And I'll catch you on my next one.